And I want to welcome everyone to Rowdy Raider Sports. We're thrilled to have you tune in with us here tonight as we gear up for an exciting matchup here at Norm Parsons Field. For your seventh grade Raiders, will take on the uh, undefeated, well, they're undefeated as well. They're going to take on the undefeated Colonels. Here, kickoff is scheduled for 6 o'clock. And then following that, we're going to have the eighth grade festivities tonight for your eighth grade night. And then I think we got 20 eighth graders. And we're going to kick off with, I guarantee you, is going to be an exciting eighth grade football game. Both teams coming in undefeated. Somebody's got to go home a loser today. Hopefully, it's not your Raiders. We're going to kick it off here. First, want to thank our sponsors: MC Garage Doors, South Fork Electrical Contracting, Drew's Barbershop, Hair by Chelsea Troxel, Perry's Contracting and Land Development, Go Getter Deliveries, Nick's Monument Cleaning, Tiffany Watson's Photography. Thank you guys for making all this possible. Let's get ready for some action. With that, I'm going to kick it over to Jimmy Stevens for the Drew's Barbershop pregame show.
All right, guys. Hello and welcome to the Drew's Barbershop pregame show. I'm here with Coaches Goins, ×2, Josh and Dustin here. Welcome, guys. And first thing I want to ask is, Dustin, counting all of your playing days for McCreary Central football or McCreary County football program and your coaching days, what year is this?
Year 20. I had 7 years playing and 13 years coaching.
What about you, Josh?
22.
22. So 42 years combined in McCreary County football, and that's something to be commended. Knowing what you guys are contributing every day, what does it mean to you to see how things are progressing, how the kids are buying in?
It means a lot. We got that weightlifting class, and it's helped us out. We've got a very good group of kids and parents that make sure their kids are there at practice every day, and kids show up to practice every day, and that's all we can ask for.
That's where it all starts, right? Getting them here and getting everybody to buy into what you guys are thinking, right, Josh?
You gotta have the family support. You gotta have the support.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's start with the seventh grade team since we've got the eighth grade festivities going on. Don't want to distract you guys from that, pull you out of that to talk about the games between. Both you and Whitley County are undefeated, and you've played a few common opponents. Have you learned anything about watching them against teams that you have played already?
They like to run to the outside and get that sweep, and we've worked on keeping leverage for the last 2 weeks. We had to keep leverage against Rockcastle, and it worked out really well for us. So that's what we've prepared for with Whitley County.
It's good. Josh, how important is it for that defensive end to stay outside and force everything back to the middle?
It helps a lot. Our outside linebackers have more of a containment this week. One of our athletes on the outside, 100%. I want to get a little bit of pressure up with them DNs this week, so my outside linebackers are going to be the one doing the containing. You got athletes all over the field though, so I think we'll be just fine.
Okay, Dustin, you already talked about what they do well and what they like to do. You said they like to run it to the outside, so we'll keep an eye on them and how we're able to take them out of what they do well. See how that scouting report has gone. Now, I wanted to say the common fan only sees touchdowns, and if you could highlight something about your team or an individual player other than scoring, is there anything that you'd like to say?
Yes, we've got our guys believing 1% better, and that's something that comes from Coach Galloway. And we teach our guys to give 110% every day, no matter if they mess up. Be going full speed with everything that you do. And a lot of people don't see our practices and the way that we break practice down. And I mean, there's times that we have fun practices, but most of them we're serious, and that's helped us out a lot with the discipline on jumping off sides and just different things like that.
Good leadership group.
Good leadership group. Yeah, you can tell that, and
you can take your top. Probably, I mean, there's 27th, 28th graders, you're probably going to have a solid leadership out of every kid there.
Right. Nobody wants to fast forward 4 years till these 8th graders are seniors, but keeping those kids there, if you've got most of these 8th graders as seniors when the time comes, I think we'll be talking good things about high school football then as well. Talk about Brantley Tucker's progression over the last year. He's grown a lot, hasn't he?
Yes, Brantley has matured a ton over the last year. That was his biggest thing. Brantley's always been an athlete. I mean, he's a little undersized for his position, but I'm telling you, he got no more heart than anybody on the field, and Brantley Tucker's going to give you.
That's awesome, and
maturity's a long way with him.
A lot of times I heard somebody say, if you could take this kid's talent and put his heart with it, well, when you combine those two, we're pretty deadly. What's the 7th grade team got to do to win?
Same thing as we've been pushing all year. We got to control the turnovers. Turnovers is big. If we don't have turnovers, we're going to be in the ball game. If we turn the ball over, it's hard to win ball games with 2 or 3 turnovers. We have to, and we've been heavy on doing a pursuit drill with tackling. We got to have more team tackling. So the last 2 weeks we've hit that hard, and it worked really well against Rockcastle, team tackling.
You did mention that in the Southern interview, and I did notice that at Rock that you guys that you had made a constant effort to do that. So we're talking about taking care of the football. We're talking about taking care of the football and controlling the turnover battle. Now for the 8th grade, they're 5-0. Who are some of the players that have to step up today to make this thing happen?
I think we have to have a big game out of Batman this week, getting him more touches on sweeps and catching the ball. We got a big play out of Maddox King last week, catching the ball. Yes, build a little bit of confidence in Maddox, and I think that helps us out a whole lot.
Yeah, Matt, anything that you can get from Maddox?
We got to be able to throw the ball around a little bit, and those guys are the ones that's going to make that happen.
Absolutely. Let's talk about Ricky Perriman. And I've coined him today whenever I was thinking about him as Mr. Dirty Work. We call his name a lot on both sides of the ball. What's he mean to you guys?
Listen, Ricky is a kid that he's gained about 25, 30 pounds this year. He stepped up. He actually worked his way into a captain position tonight against Rockcastle. Ricky blocked every single play from the fullback position, and we never handed him the ball one time. But it's hard to stop something that is working, and we were scoring touchdowns off of Ricky's lead blocks for Chris. And on the defensive side, Ricky is making 90% of your tackles solo.
In the backfield.
Yes, in the backfield. He's a little guy, plays middle linebacker, but he doesn't miss tackles at all.
Yep, and I talked with a couple of the kids up there, and they said that the Whitley County quarterback is a pretty good sized kid, and with Ricky playing that middle linebacker position, he'll be on him before he knows it.
We've got Ricky controlling that quarterback tonight. That's his job. He's got number 14.
All right, and I guess that's what you're going to go with. What you got to do to win, you got to control the quarterback and control them sweeping to the outside.
We got to control quarterback. He's about 6'3", good athlete. Number 11 is just coming back from an injury. I think this is his second game. A really good athlete, got good speed.
Is he playing the backfield? Is
he
slot guy?
He will play slot and in the backfield. They like to get him to the outside. So we've worked on containing the outside and controlling the quarterback with the linebackers.
All right, neither one of you all can take this. Lastly, is there anything you'd like to say to the fans? They show up for you guys on the road, at home, wherever, no matter what. So how important is it to get these fans involved? And
it's very important to have fans. I mean, we go to away games, and we have just as many, if not more, fans there than the home team does. And it's the same here. We've got to where we're supporting everybody from the Pee Wee League all the way up to the high school league. I mean, when you look around, you see a lot of the Pee Wee kids will be here tonight. They've moved practice up to be able to make our games. High school the same way.
Okay, guys, we've discussed everything. You've got the game plan ready to go. Good luck. Appreciate your effort.
Good luck.
Appreciate you guys. All right. Thanks, Brandon.
Hey, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Dustin and Josh. That was awesome. Guys, again, that was the Drew's Barbershop pregame show, getting us ready for this 7th and 8th grade game. We want to thank MC Garage Doors,
that they put on there today. Is there any way that you can put them
South
on
Fork
this?
Electrical
My mom wants to
Contracting,
know if, like, to keep.
I think Bradley Stevens might have created that. I'll
Perry's
talk to her about it,
Construction
and,
and Land
I'll try to
Development,
get you a flash drive. It might be a few days
Go
because
Get Her
She's wanting to, like, put
Deliveries,
it on one of those CDs where she can put it on like a DVD, whatever you call it.
Tiffany
DVD
Watson
player, whatever.
Photography,
You know, put it on it.
well, if I put it
Nick's
on a
Monument
flash drive,
Cleaning,
just like a little thumb drive that goes in the side
Hair
of the
by
computer,
Chelsea
you could
Troxel,
take it to Walmart and
have
plug it
there.
in
Drew's
and have them put it
Barbershop.
on a disc. I wouldn't have I don't know that they would have the capabilities of putting it on a disc.
I think you'll put it on it. She just want me to do it for keepsakes for Christopher and my mom was.
Okay,
We will be-
okay, I'll yeah, we'll make it happen. It'll just
I want to welcome you back to Norm Parsons Field. Got about just under 2 minutes before we kick off this 7th grade game. I'm going to turn it over now to Rylan and Jimmy. They're going to give you the play-by-play.
Ready to go here. Looks like minute 40 on the clock. Team's still taking their snaps. Referees are coming onto the field. About to assemble some captains here, go out and do the toss here. Let's run over a sponsor or two here while we wait. South Fork Electrical Contracting. Just like football, when the lights come on, every play matters. But at South Fork Electrical Contracting, we know the power of having a reliable game plan. From residential to commercial, new installs to service calls, we're the trusted team that never fumbles. Locally owned, experienced, fully licensed, and insured. Ready to tackle any project, big or small. South Fork Electrical Contracting, powering your plays, powering your projects. Call us today for any of your electrical needs and a free quote. 606-310-0512. I'd like to thank everybody that has reached out and offered sponsorship or showed interest in sponsorship here. Rylan, we've got 2 undefeated teams here. We'll have 2 more here in a couple hours.
Yeah, both these games coming up are going to be good matchups regardless.
Good matchups with playoff implications.
Yeah.
Seeding. Don't know how that works. I think that's a relatively new thing as far as who's in what conference and stuff. No, last year this 7th grade team played Meese in the finals up at Great Crossing High School for the state title, and they come right back hungry, ready to go. As the captains take the field, it looks like we've got Kobe Meslin, Tate Calhoun, Tatum Watson, and Nakai Shelton for the Raiders. And if we get some numbers here for the Colonels, 53 Logan Hubbard, 65 Devon Perez. Try to get you a couple more numbers there when I can see them.
We can't see him over big Kobe Meslin there.
What's how much of an honor is it to be asked to be a captain, Rylan?
Oh, it's a big honor. You're the 4 guys who's leading your team out there and potentially deciding who gets the ball first, who gets to play defense first.
Just a representative of the coaches and able to
Yeah.
Sorry, there we go.
Logan Hubbard, Paul Perez,
Connor Adkins and Jason. Ace. I'm sorry, guys. We can't see the numbers here. Getting some names here from.
Yeah, I see number 8.
Guys. Number 2, Ace Hollis. And as you can see there, we've got our referees assembling out there too. The Todd Flannery, Will Flores, Matt Boatman, and Willie Rogers.
As you said about that state championship last year, the 7th grade squad's looking to be back there and win it this time because they came up just a little short last year, and they're hungry.
Yeah, I've known a lot of these kids since they were babies. Tatum and Tatey especially. Kobe and Nakai are relatively newcomers when it comes to as long as Tatum and Tatey's been around. But from the time that horn sounded last year and they came up just 1 game short, they had this on their mind whenever they got a chance to come back out here, and they've had one goal, and they're going out every day talking to Coach Goins. Both Coach Goins is Josh and Dustin. Putting in the work every single day and ready to come out here and put what they do on display. Let's see if you can see Mr. Willie there give the signal. Looks like Whitley County is going to kick. McCreary will receive.
Raiders never usually start on offense.
Yeah, if we have a choice, it seems to me like Ryland that we choose to be to get the ball in the second half, and that's worked out for us. That's worked out for us the last couple of games that we've had, but it doesn't affect the fact that they're going to have to go out there and get the job done when the ball's in the air.
Wow. It's like you said, they're both very, it's going to be them showing up, and then they go play,
Yeah.
All right, the Colonels are getting their last instructions from their kicker here. McCreary's lined up. Looks like we've got Javen Watts and Teddy Calhoun back deep to receive. And here we go.
We're going to
– little squib kick, and looks like Cabron Perry's falling on it.
– I've never seen that type of kicking formation and ever.
That joker was laying on its side, wasn't it? Was it on the tee? Was it on the tee laying on its side?
I wasn't looking at the ball. I was looking at the huddle they had, and they just blew the whistle and ran out of it and kicked it.
Yeah, they got to control that right there to make sure that they do what they want and have a errant kick and nobody there to cover it. What are we coming out in, Rylan?
Looks like wing. So we got a wing, and that will be David Watts. Motion from Teddy Calhoun. We run to Cabron Perry. Gets to about the 51 or 49.
Looks like you're right. It's going to be marked at the 49-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 7.
It's already a very good run for the Raiders here.
Good start here. That might let them look at throwing a pass here with second and short.
Whitley Waters comes in at running back. This will be his first game back. False start on the Raiders is what it seems to be. On the defense, actually.
Well, whenever a defensive player is in the neutral zone and it causes the offense to react, that'll be on the defense. So that'll be a first down for McCreary. Brings Calhoun in motion again.
Hand off to Blakely.
Hand off to Blakely Waters. And like Ryland said there, Blakely's worked himself healthy here, got back into running the ball there, number 16. This is his first game action of the year. Last year he was a vital part in that 6th grade bunch.
Yeah, he was. And that was a pickup of about 13.
Javen Watts comes in motion. Snap, handed to Cabron Perry, cuts up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 7, about 6.
Looks to be about 5.
He's got it to the 26, and it started at the 32.
So 6. Hand off to Blakely Waters. Bounces outside, then cuts back up. He's going to get free. He's going to get the edge.
And Donovan Kennedy got caught for blocking the back there. I saw it. It's those linemen, sometimes whenever it's the the ball reverses field,
It's kind of hard to.
it's hard to keep your hands off and not make the block.
No, that's Calhoun. 5 is squat.
All right. Well, after the block in the back there, we're going to move it back to what I don't see the box over there.
I think it's
First down and about 12. Or is it?
I can't see it.
Okay.
It's a bit pass.
Back to pass. Calhoun is open.
Wide
Catches
open.
it.
That's touchdown.
36 for the Raiders.
Number 32, 32-yard pass.
Oh, yeah. You can say this fine.
All right, the Raiders are lined up to go for 2. This is what they got on the play. This is total. You can always look at that box there and tell what they've got right now. Tatum Watson back in the gun, takes the snap, pulls it up as a quarterback draw. Just a design draw there, and he goes in pretty much untouched. So after 2 minutes and 44 seconds, the Raiders are on top 8-0.
Raiders got on the board early here so they can get back on defense because to me it seems like they love being on defense.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah, Tate come in motion there into the wing there and just drifted through the defense and he laid it right over the top, didn't he?
Sorry for the satisfying water pour y'all just heard. Trying to get hydrated here.
A big game tomorrow, Ryland. Big game for the high school Raiders against Dare County. They come out 7:30 kickoff tomorrow. Tate Calhoun lined up to kick it off.
It's going to
He
be a
gets a
deep
boom into
kick.
one. Hopefully it checks
And
up, and it does.
Dives right there and out of bounds around the 16.
25.
Yeah, that was 25. Now on that touchdown, when they faked the handoff, it was wide open. They could have just given it.
They bit on the handoff and
No, the handoff was wide open.
Oh, was
the
it?
hole was just there. It was just defensive breakdown, I guess.
Gotcha. Looks like we've got Whitley County Colonels in the huddle here as the play comes in. Start their drive from just inside the 25-yard line.
Looks to be a power eye. Maybe. It looks to be.
Yep, too many men on the field there. At that point, I don't know if I would have just stayed in and tried to get away with it.
It didn't look. I would have just kept it in the power eye.
Well, I think they had 12 men. Did he go to his hat? There's one guy out there. His job's to count the players. So hopefully somebody's going to do it.
I don't think nobody counted until he started running off the field. It's kind of obvious when he gets
So 1st and 25, an I formation.
It's going to be
Little
a
pitch
out to number 44.
Big Donovan. Big Donovan Kennedy with the tackle.
Hunter Wolf on the run there.
after last week, we were questioning the play clock rules, and I've got to try to figure out something about that, so we'll know a little bit more to say tomorrow. But they keep it on the field, from what I gather, in those games. But it's
going to be a pull outside number
fullback.
6, tackled by Tatey Calhoun.
Tatey Calhoun.
Number 6 on the carry, Blake Leach.
Blake Leach is a good-sized kid, good-sized 7th grader running the ball. I'd say that we better break down and form tackle here.
Yeah, Tatey did a good job right there not going high on a kid like that. Blakely comes in for
Wyatt Watson.
Yeah, Wyatt Watson. Then Tatum drops down to D end here.
Looks like we're going in a 4-4 here. Back to pass. And it's caught.
Tackled by
Like it's going to be
Dawson
a
Tucker.
first down.
No, short. About 3 yards short.
Yeah,
He got about the 33.
Gotcha. My divergent lines here were coming together. I thought they were across the line they needed, but they were 4 or 5 back. So it's going to be 4th down and about 3.5 or 3 in the nose of the ball.
It's gonna be a quick play here with how quick they broke the huddle. It's gonna be a QB sneak. And I thought you couldn't push the runner in the back like that. But either way, it's first down Raiders.
Yeah, that spot looks like it's to be at about the 34, which they needed to get to the 35.
I thought you couldn't push the runner from behind, though. I thought there was no tush pushing allowed in middle school. Because it got called on us one time for pushing the running back into the end zone. But I think it really depends on your reffing group.
So the Raiders are going to take over here at the 34. Watson comes in the gun with Cabron Perry. A little jet sweep here to take Calhoun. Cuts it back up.
Gets a block from Cabron.
Maybe gone again.
From the
34.
34, so it'll be a 34-yard touchdown.
Well, yeah, another little quick strike by the Raiders. Tate Calhoun's touched it twice, and he's found the end zone twice. Tops the throw ball just as good as Gallup. Another little quarterback draw by Tatum Watson, and he punches it in. Right. With 2:41 to go in the second, Raiders are up 16-0 here. Pretty good start for the Raiders. Got to be ideal for this coaching staff. Couldn't have asked for a better start. Wyatt Watson steps back to kick and get a little on one there, and number 9, Jack Bowen, is able to wrangle it in and prevent a disaster.
them onside kicks in middle school can be cheeky little recoveries. I count those as turnovers for the recovery team because you're just giving them the ball at that point.
Even though it is technically an onside kick, it is essentially a turnover, and especially if it hits a player and bounces back in, that's essentially a fumble. Whitley County's going to take over here in the gun, brings Bolin in motion.
It's going to be a QB blast.
Draw here from Gunnar Faulkner. And he's going to pick up, looks like about 5. Number 7, Gunnar Faulkner brings a play in. Whitley County breaks the huddle, headed to the line here. In the gun, single back.
And motion to number 9 again.
Brings Bolin in motion.
Go jet sweep.
Jet sweep.
Nowhere to go.
And I got a hold on the outside on Dominic.
Yeah, either a hold or
Looks
the
like
block.
they got number 52 there. Brody Perry on the hold.
Yep, holding. Colonels.
Okay.
Donovan seems to be a little bit down over here.
They pulled Donovan off the field. Yeah, he's a little gassed there. It looks like he'll be okay. He's a tough kid. Colonel's got second down.
We're going to walk up back in the A gaps. It's going to be motion number 9 again.
Bolin in motion again. He can't head toward the line.
Makes a man miss. Dawson Tucker's there to break down and make a tackle.
When he comes in motion, he can't be making his way toward the line of scrimmage at all.
He got to stay flat.
That's the first time I've seen him like.
Yeah, when we played in my 8th grade year, they did the same thing. They got called. They got called for it about 3 times when they did it for like illegal motion, I think, illegal formation. It's just see if Dustin Goins has anything to say about it and see if it'll get called.
Yeah, hopefully he sees that. 3rd and about 7. Brings him in motion. Got the big back coming across on the jet sweep. And Calhoun there first.
And Canyon Lewis brings him down.
Canyon Lewis finishes up the tackle. It's like a pickup of about 3 or 4.
6, 4, and 6.
Yeah.
Quarter's gonna be right here.
Yeah, probably going to take the quarter here.
Seems like they'll come out and punt as they end the quarter.
All right, guys. At the end of the first quarter here, we've got the Raiders up 16-0 over the Whitley County Colonels. That's 7th grade football. We'd like to thank another one of our sponsors here, Perry's Construction and Land Development. Hey, football fans, ready to tackle your next home project? Look no further than Perry's Construction and Land Development, led by Ronnie Perry. Just like a winning team, they offer a full playbook of services, including excavation, grading, land clearing, and more. Whether you're looking to build a solid driveway, lay down a foundation, or even clear the field for a new project, Perry's has you covered. And now they're specializing in remodeling too, bringing you comprehensive solutions for both new construction and renovations. Don't sit on the sidelines. Call Perry's Construction at 606-516-6205 or email perrysconstruction83@gmail.com today. Let's score big on your next project. Thank you to Ronnie Perry and the Perry family, Perry Construction and Land Development.
They came out and punt before the quarter ended. Now it's going to be punt again. Brings out their long snapper.
Yeah, I got the punter back deep, about 12 yards, 11 yards. Takes a snap. It's off the punt.
It's a pretty good punt.
And we will get away from that. Know the rule.
Blakely just grabs it and gets on it.
Blake, that could have been a little bit of a disaster there. Hopefully somebody Blakely, just all the excitement of being his first game back for the season, and maybe a little brain fart there. But no harm, no foul there. Raiders going to take over what looks to be about the 30-yard line. All right, looks like we're in the I formation here, Riley.
Yeah, the base formation here. So a fullback dive to Cabron.
Cabron gets wrangled up by big defensive tackle number 72. That's going to be Carter Adams.
Got about 2 yards on the carry there. It has 3 carries for 15 yards. That last one resulting in 2 yards.
Looks like we're going with the same thing here. Tate drops back, hands the ball to Blakely Waters, pops to the outside. He cuts it up and going to get up to about the 41.
Looks to be
going to be good enough for a first down.
Raiders. So that
Blakely Waters for plus 8 there. This is a physically impressive Whitley County team here. They if you ask me if they were 7th grade kids, they're good sized kids all around. A little quick dive to Cabron.
Gets
About
4 yards.
Cabron Perry on a little quick dive there.
He got tripped up on his line.
Yep. Cabron's going to come off in favor of Calhoun, and Watson approaches his huddle here.
Raiders up here, 16-0 with 6:20 left to play in the second quarter.
Watson under center in the I, brings Watts in motion.
A little bit confusion there.
Yeah, we did the same thing that we was talking about with them there a while ago.
Went up a little bit.
Kind of progressed toward the line, but I was waiting for him to throw the flag. Yeah, that might be something that they're doing new. You've got Canyon Lewis in the ball game there. You've got Blakely Waters. And Javen was unsure what he wanted to do right there, but it brings up a 3rd and long here. It looks like a 3rd and about 7. Peyton Barnett out wide here. They did not cross the line of scrimmage.
Tatum knew to snap it.
Timeout. Raiders.
Oh. Looked like Tatum seemed to snap it when they got in the neutral zone, knowing the rules. That
kind of right down the line of scrimmage here, and I don't think that Whitley County got into the neutral zone.
He was.
Was he? It looked to me like he was
across. They got a chance to get back before you snap the ball, don't they?
Not at this level, I don't think.
not if it's like way over. I think once you cross, it's It's weird.
At the higher levels now, they can get back as long as they don't make contact.
Yeah, high school you can get back as long as you're not in the neutral zone. Like if you jump a little bit and like most of your body's out of the neutral zone, you have time to get back. But I don't know how they judge it.
If
Most
they
your body is.
If they make contact or the ball is snapped or an offensive player moves while the defender is in the neutral zone, then it's on the defense.
I know a smart thing to do as an O-lineman is when they jump, reach your hand out, it's not down on the ground, touching, and it'll be offsides on them.
Yeah, because once the D lineman pulls his hand back up, that's the movement, right?
Once they jump in the neutral zone, you can stick your hand out, touch them, and it'll be on them.
Watch or listen.
You can manipulate the rules.
We got 2 8th graders over there.
All right, if anybody's listening here, well, those of you who are listening, we've got an 8th grade player chain crew over there. We need a little help over on the chain crew. A couple parents always come through. Watts goes in motion for a pitch, cuts it back up,
cuts back out,
and he was on his feet there. And number 9 there, I want to say that it's Jack Bolin. He's able to get a little shoestring tackle there and bring Watts to the ground.
Got about
4th and 4.
Yeah, got about 4 yards there. That's way over. It's like you can see that from Somerset. How over he was.
Whitley signaled that on us, but I mean,
First down, Raiders. Tatum throws an interception.
The underthrown there. We'll come up with that.
15.
Number 15. Blake Powers on the interception there.
First year player.
That'll keep him coming back, won't it? It's like my tee shot on number 18.
Been there, done that.
All right, we've got Mr. Matt Dopel volunteering to go over and help with some chains. We need one more. All right, let's see if we can get the ball back here. Whitley County lines up to yeah, that's another flag. He
broke the huddle with 12 men again. Can't do that. That's a no-no. Yeah, they got some big boys on that O-line.
The referee goes to the top of his hat. It's too many men on the field or 12 men in the huddle. Regardless, it's a penalty. Move them back. Be first down 15, Colonel. Just a design draw to the right there. It's going to be brought down.
For a gain of none, it looks like.
To me, like number 60, Brantley Tucker. Talked about him in the pregame stuff there on how he's progressed, and Dustin and Josh had nothing but good things to say about that kid. Got an older brother that contributes a lot on the 8th grade team, and his dad was a 4-year player here at McCreary Central. I got the pleasure of being able to coach him 1 year in high school, and he those boys are just like him. Put it all out there and see what happens. Whitley brings guy in motion, and the fullback jump there, and they're going to call a false start.
Flags are killing Whitley right now.
Yeah, they're
self-induced. Right here is
And that's the first thing this year in the games that we've called, Rylan. Looking back to the play with Javen Watts earlier, the little confusion where he got called for something. We've not seen anything like that out of the Raiders, and so I'd say that these guys on the sideline here have addressed that, and that hopefully that'll be a solo occasion.
21.
2nd and 21.
Wowzers.
Second, all the way to Williamsburg.
Tatum
Little pitch
fakes the blitz, and it's
to
going
the
to
left,
be a
tries to cut
pitch.
it back up. Donovan gets to him first. He breaks through.
He's still
Puts
running.
a good hat on Brantley Tucker and goes down at the 30.
Hunter Wolfson's been
It's like it's going to be just a pickup of about 7 there.
an aggressive runner here tonight.
He was hit by a pretty good-sized kid there in Donovan Kennedy, and he didn't wrap him up. And for several weeks now, Dustin has been talking about doing a good job getting to the ball and popping people, but not wrapping up. And that's something that they want to focus on, is wrapping up and making the tackle and making team tackles.
Yeah, I've noticed that in the 6th grade game. They were all lowering their shoulders, making the big hit, putting them back about 2 yards, but not wrapping up, resulting in getting those yards back.
Those big hits look – Cabron jumped, I think. Cabron and another one. Those big hits look good on TV.
The pros do it.
The hit by Storm Cordell down here on the kickoff last Friday night, the hit by Brady Sexton the other night in the 6th grade game, those all look good, but they don't always work out.
Yeah, you see those in the pros with 220-pound men.
220-pound millionaires.
Yeah, and I don't think any of these kids
that get paid to do that.
Yeah, I don't think any of those kids come close to being 220, less than 5% body fat, just absolutely toned.
Yes, sir.
So there's a big difference between the pros and the middle school.
Number 5 getting a little private instruction there. Isaac Steele is the guy out to the right. See if he tries to throw it to him here.
It's going to be a pitch out to number
pitch.
44.
And we're not wrapping up. They're
That would have been a loss of 1 on the play.
the initial hit would have left him at a loss of 1.
Results in a
Whitley County's picked up about 19 yards here in 2 plays. Went from 2nd and 21, I think we said, and now it's going to be 4th down and
about
just a little over 1, it looks like to me.
I say they're just going to go what they did earlier. QB sneak, have the running backs push from behind.
See if we load the box up right here and try to see if we can snuff this out.
We'll most likely send that double A-gap blitz. And I look over there at the box, and we've got all of our 8th graders off the chain gang. And thank you to those volunteers who
Yes, sir. And Dustin talked about that too in the little pregame interview about how parents are really quick to step up and help and do whatever they need to do to help this thing go smooth. And Colin and Carter, who were on the chains there, have a job to do here in about an hour and a half. So they're wanting to get focused and get their minds on what they're about to do. So as we step back on the field here, minute 7 to go in the second, Whitley County facing a 4th down and 1. They could use what they did earlier as just a little decoy. I don't think they will, but they've also got a kid back punt depth, and they're going to punt it. Wow.
they punted on 4th and 1.
Oh, and Whitley County has recovered a muffed punt, which from the looks of things is going to be about a gain of 20 for Whitley County.
I was just about to start writing on punting on 4th and 1.
Clock didn't start. Should be down to about a minute, but that's okay. Our defense is pretty well here, but we'll stay on the field and see if we can hold them up here. They've got 38 yards to score. Hopefully the defense can buckle down here and keep them off the field.
Blakely's most likely going to beat himself up over that, but this is his first game back. Yeah, you got to stay away from the ball there, but
we'll dive up the middle to looks like Hunter Wolf.
And Kai Shelton on the tackle there.
Looks like a pickup of about 2. Whitley County, I can take the snap, little handoff
Number
to the
6
big back.
tries to make a move at the line of scrimmage.
Canyon
Brought
Lewis,
down.
Canyon Lewis, Donovan Kennedy, and Tate Calhoun are able to wrangle him down for a loss of about 4 or 5. And that'll give us a Whitley County timeout.
He tried getting shifty there on the line of scrimmage as a power back.
All right, we'll take this time here to thank another one of our sponsors, MC Garage Doors. Is your garage door stuck in the red zone, making noises that sound like a referee's whistle or just too outdated to score any style points? Don't fumble the ball. Call MC Garage Doors. We're the MVPs of garage door repair, replacement, and installations. From quick fixes to full-on game changers, we tackle your garage door issues with speed, affordability, and reliability. Need a new opener or a whole new door? No worries. Our financing options will have you cheering from the sidelines. So huddle up and give MC Garage Doors a call today at 606-310-4916. Let's get that garage door back in the game. So after a not ideal play there from Whitley County, they've called a timeout, try to regroup here. The clock is not operating here. It's gone down to 0, and they're 15 seconds on the clock. I don't see it being that low. There was 1:07 on it, and they run one play and called a timeout. I'd say we should be in 50-something seconds here. They haven't. Let's see here.
Will's going to come say something real quick.
Mr. Willie Rogers is the head official here, as you can see on camera. He's coming up to make 25 seconds on the clock is what he wants.
It doesn't seem to be working. They might have to keep it like the olden times and keep it on the field.
Yeah, he might have to finish the half as we're sending
like
the guys to the sidelines.
Maybe a referee's timeout until it gets fixed. This is not our scorekeeper's fault. This is the
now we've got it.
Fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't working. So don't hate on our clock runner.
No.
It just wasn't working.
Mr. Crowley over there is doing an excellent job.
We need to get a new scoreboard anyway. So
Need a jumbotron.
yeah, we need one like they got at Corbin Redhound's facility.
All right, Whitley County's lined up to take the snap here. 25 seconds to go. In the gun, back to pass, and it's underthrown there and skips up.
What reset, Kenny?
Logan Monroe there is an intended receiver there. Ball thrown a little short. Drops us down to 22 seconds left. Going to be 4th and about 8. I don't see Whitley County not going for it here.
Give us the ball back with 2 timeouts.
That would be good, but it'd be big to keep them out right here, knowing that they get the ball back in the second half. Break the huddle here.
Trips right.
Gunner Faulkner in the gun. Trips right. Back to pass. Flushed out. Turns it loose. Tipped over his head there. It's going to be
Dawson Tucker almost gets there, and Raiders will get the ball.
Raiders
16
ball at
seconds
the
left.
36. 16 seconds on the clock. Let's see what I anticipate the Raiders will try to get it down the field one time. Don't know if they'll call a timeout. See how things go. Maybe if they get a good chunk of yards, they'll use a timeout and try to punch it in. got some options here with 2 timeouts. You can throw it down the middle of the field if it's open, throw it to the sideline and step out. We come out in the I formation. Javen Watts in the slot. Comes in motion. Little pitch. Little
Reverse to Kenyon Lewis. He got some blockers.
Kenyon is
Cuts
gone.
inside. He's gone.
Little double. Nice.
As the clock runs out.
As the clock runs out, and that's a
67-yard touchdown.
That's an excellent play call.
67-yard touchdown. 64?
64-yard touchdown run on a double reverse that went to Javen Watts first, and then he gave it to Kenyon Lewis as the defense all shifted to that right side. Kenyon turns around, cuts it back to the middle of the field.
He executed that to perfection right there.
Excellent play call right there. Perfect timing on the call.
Rocked him sleep going the other way.
The Raiders get in, go for 2.
Going to be in split back here.
Back.
That might be pistol strong. Just looks weird from up here. No, that was split back. It's going to be quick slant. Dawson Tucker barely drops it.
That laid that out there for Dawson, and that set him up to get cleaned right there, and luckily he did not. Looks like that's going to take us to the half, guys. Raiders up 22-0 going into the half. Good first half here by the Raiders.
You had those
3 big plays.
Yeah, you had those first 2 big touchdowns, both to Teddy Calhoun. One receiving from Tatum Watson, and then 1 rushing on a little toss sweep. And then you had that excellent one at the end of the half that reversed to Kenyon Lewis for 64 yards and a touchdown.
We want to take a break here, Brandon, at the half. And let's let these guys get a little rest here. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Say when.
The ball was thrown to him. That's the break.
All right, we're back here about to start the second half here with Raiders on top 22-0, and we'll kick off to start the second half. Whitley County won the toss and elected to kick in the first. 2 plays later.
We usually don't kick off at the half.
No. Every game that we've had, we've been able, whether we won it or the opponent elected to give it to us in the second half. Either way, we've got the ball in the second half every game we've had together. All right, Calhoun's got the ball teed up here, ready to kick off. There's our whistle to get us started. Tate Calhoun still looking for some instruction last second. And he squibs one, bounces off the front guy.
That's Raiders ball.
Covered by by Tatum Watson. And so the Raiders will take over at about the 46-yard line. We, as a coach, you coming up through the younger levels, you know, you don't have much of a leg, can't get much distance. It's just about worth the risk to do a little squib kick, and hopefully one of those front guys there has a little muff to it, and we get the ball back as the Raiders did here.
Yeah, or you bash them in the face with the ball. That works too.
That's happened too. Just kick it as hard as you can. Watson back to pass.
Donovan on the flats.
Donovan Kennedy. And he's going to pick
wrestled down out of bounds about 4 yards.
You pick up a 4 on a pass and catch from Watson to Kennedy. Ball is at midfield here, nose of the football. Raiders break the huddle here. Not coming out of the huddle with much urgency. We're going to bring Javen Watts in motion.
It's be double tight. Got to hand it off to Cabron with the blast. And looks to be Hunter Wolf.
Looks like Dawson Tucker there is lined up as the tight end. He got out and met quite a bit of resistance, and that kid that got him there was able to slough off and make the tackle.
Yeah. Dawson Tucker doesn't play tight end, though. It's not built
position.
for it, no.
Right. Yep.
So, going to be double tight again. Going to motion in Javen Watts. Going to be handoff to Blakely.
Blakely scampers up for enough for a Raider first down.
About 3 yards.
Raiders break the huddle here. Pretty much similar formation that we've had here.
Just going to flip to the wide side here. Hand off Cabron.
And he reaches linebacker depth there and delivers the hit. We try to I'd always talk to kids about, you know, you're going to get hit. Don't wait and receive the hit. Go ahead and deliver that hit. And Cabron lives that. He delivers hits.
That's going to be a gain of 4. Cabron has carried the ball 6 times tonight and has a total of 27 yards. Doing good for the power back position. Just getting chunk yards there.
Yeah, Canyon Lewis took over tailback's role here. Hands it off to him to the right. Cuts back
Cuts
up the
inside.
middle. He's going to drag a host of Colonels for about 8 more.
About
First
11.
11 yards on the carry. Brings the ball up to the Raider 26.
Kenyon Lewis has 75 yards on 2 carries here. Even at the 7th grade level, he's dominant. It's going to be a pass. Tatum has all the time in the world to throw to Tady Calhoun, and he's going to be in the end zone.
He had all kinds of time there, and Tate works his way back to him.
27-yard passing touchdown.
There wasn't no pressure. No, you get me right there. He picked you hard.
Tate Calhoun's 3rd score of the day. The conversion here, Watson back to pass, throws it in, little pitch and catch to Javen Watts for 2.
Tady Calhoun has 59 yards receiving on 2 catches here with 2 touchdowns.
Big stats for Tate. That brings us to 5 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the 3rd. Raiders up 30-0.
Tady now has 3 touchdowns in total here on the night.
I'd like to thank a couple more of our sponsors here. Drew's Barbershop. Step into the world where style meets tradition at Drew's Barbershop. We pride ourselves on delivering top-notch grooming services tailored just for you. Whether you're looking for a classic cut, a trendy fade, or a fresh beard trim, our skilled barbers have got you covered. Thanks to Drew and his guys over there for the sponsorship for Rowdy Raider football. Wyatt Watson back to kick. Kicks off. Fielded by Colonel. Fielded. And Javen Watts is able to come up with it.
Got
the first one. That wasn't a designed onside. The kid back to receive there muffed it a little bit and wasn't able to get on top of it.
Looks like that ball may have broke his shin there the way he reacted. Just couldn't react after getting hit by the ball there.
So we're back here. Tatum Watson under the gun, brings Watts in motion. Hands the ball off to Cabron, who tries to pitch it back. Watson comes up with it, cuts it up, and tries to pick up a few yards.
Looks to be a flea flicker. Looks to be a flea flicker there.
A little something from the – a little something out of the – out of the grab bag there, but Cabron wasn't able to get enough on that. He got hit and wasn't able to get enough on it to get it back to Tatum.
Our upbacks are released on streaks, and that was definitely a flea flicker. And if Cabron gets that ball out a second later, touchdown, 100%.
Yep. Watts in motion again. Handoff to
Cabron Perry.
Cabron. He says, hey, guys. Just let me do what I do here. Hands him the ball. And looks like he's going to pick up at about 6. Calhoun
37
and
yards.
Watts will come off the field in favor of A.J. Blair and Kobe Meslin.
And Blakely comes in for Cabron Perry.
Blakely comes in for Cabron. So we're coming down a little bit here, getting more people. I don't know coming down is the right word here. We're just giving a couple more people the opportunity to get some reps here. These reps will prove valuable as October comes into, as the calendar turns over. Got Blakely Waters lined up beside Tatum Watson.
Looks to be ace formation. Looks to be a pass. Pressure looks to be getting home as Tatum gets it off.
Yeah, they were able to snuff that out a little bit. Maybe didn't get the blocks that they needed. Tatum is in the grasp there a little bit and is able to get it in the direction of A.J. Blair.
You may not be able to see it on camera, but the stands are packed here for this 8th grade night, and that's just so good to see because these 8th graders wanted everyone to come out, want everyone to see their 8th grade night, want to see a good game. And this is all the grandparents, uncles, cousins, aunts, just whole family tree being here. And that's just a good thing to see.
Brings Calhoun in motion. Turns around, hands the ball to Blakely Waters. He gashes it up. And he's going to pick up the first down there. Looks like about 12 or 13. Ball's going to be spotted at the 9. It'll be 1st and goal, Raiders.
Hand off Blakely, and he tries to get skinny.
Got a flag from the referee, which probably says hold. Yeah, hold on the Raiders. That ball come back.
He almost got skinny and got under that D tackle there. He could have kept going.
It's going to take us back to second and goal. No, it's going to be 1st and goal from the 19. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders are up 30-0 at the end of 3. Like to reach out to another one of our sponsors here, Tiffany Watson Photography. Discover the magic of moments with Tiffany Watson Photography. Whether it's a wedding, family portrait, or special event, Tiffany brings her artistic vision and passion for storytelling to every shoot. With a keen eye for detail and a knack for capturing emotions, she creates stunning images that you'll cherish for a lifetime. Miss Watson's talent is just about unmatched. She does such a good job, and we talked about this for years now. Tiff allows these parents to come here and sit and watch their kids play, and not long she posts their pictures, and they're able to tag themselves and save those pictures, and that's got to just be a wonderful thing for those parents. You can see the graphic going up as the 8th graders alongside of our coverage of the game. So whenever all right, here we go. We're going to get back to game action here to start the 4th. Watson back to pass. Turns one loose.
Has Dawson Tucker on the corner route. He's going to out at the 1.
And
that'll be a 18-yard
it's like he's down
reception.
To 2. Nice pitch and catch from Tatum Watson to Dawson Tucker. Almost drags the defender into the end zone there. I didn't hear any grumbling. You don't hear much up here, but I'm sure you heard some horse collars. And just to clarify that, they've got to get in the pads to be a horse collar.
You can grab the jersey all you
grab
like.
the jersey.
That's an
Yes, sir, all you
accessory.
want, but you can't get inside the neck roll or the
It's
pads.
gonna be another pass.
Watson back, and they send the house, and it's going to be a loss of about 10. Like to pick out to see where the defender come from, but they came from everywhere right there. 3 guys converged on Tate, and all he could do was try to hold on to the football.
I've noticed as we've gotten big plays or two back to back, they usually tend to send a blitz, try to get us out of our momentum.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and goal. Tatum in the gun. Dawson didn't have anybody on him here.
And safety help came over
Yeah,
the top.
Tatum watched it. So we're going to get a little pick here.
About
Is that Tatum that done a little draw there? He took a little hit there going to the ground. Might have got a knee to the back there going to the ground.
that'd be a gain of about
It's going to be a gain of 6. We were back to about the 10 on that sack of Tatum, and he's able to bring it up to the 4-yard line. So we got 4th and goal from the 4.
Raiders looking to punch this one in.
We'll start a new string till they get out in this one and start one from the field.
Blakely.
Loss of 1, resulting in a Raiders turnover. Raiders turnover on possessions.
Turnover on downs. Not able to get into the end zone there. Blakely comes up a little short.
Copy the other side. On the cat over the PA or on the radio?
What's that?
When we're doing a live feed on Facebook, or say it over the intercom. That's going to be.
This is Jamie Tate.
I don't know where he
What's
lives.
the name? Jamie what?
Jamie Tate.
Tate. Whitley County picks up about 6 there. Sorry for the bit of a confusion there. Whitley County picks up about 6 on the play as the clock ticks down to about 4 minutes.
Whitley County may try to get on the board here to get rid of the shutout. Oh, a scream. Kevin Perry was there, and that almost
Real
got
bad.
bad. That almost
Real
got
bad.
bad quick.
The underthrown, he just walked in with that one. Who's doing post-game interview?
Whitley County trips right. Back to
Be a
pass.
bubble screen. He's looking
Turns one
deep.
loose.
Great ball.
Blakely Waters is going to come down with. Oh, almost. No, that ain't Blakely Waters. I saw
6. He saw
I saw the 6. I don't have a number 46 on our roster here. Be a 6th grader. Brantley Quarters 27. 46 might be Carrick. Nope, Nathan Carrick's 81. Looks like Nathan Carrick here, body-wise.
Whoever number 46 is, great play on the ball.
Great play. Almost come up with a pick.
We don't have you on. It's not. Have you? You may have changed your number or something, but good play on the ball. They're going to look to go right back at him.
He's going to throw it again.
Launch it
Here's
deep
another chance.
Breaks it up,
Ooh.
and then breaks it up again.
Well, he's not backing down one single second. He goes up and Ryder Upchurch. Would that be?
Yeah.
I just heard someone say Ryder, the 6th grader, Ryder Upchurch.
He's listed as
He wears 22, though.
That might be at the 6th grade level. And I see 81 down there's young Carrick there.
We'll get confirmation after the game, maybe.
Look out. Who's 46? We ain't on no roster. Ron, who is that? 46.
The Raiders are going to take over on downs here. Watson, under center. We've got a timeout, Whitley County. 54 seconds to go and 52 seconds to go. I don't know. At this point, Whitley County is an excellent team. They haven't been beat. And so as a coach, I believe that you take this opportunity to try to teach a little something here, and maybe it's something that you use in games on down the road there. Okay.
Maybe. Let's see. His name and work.
Aiden Griffiths. All those guys are about the same size kid, and from up here we can't tell who's who, from Nathan Carrick to Ryder to several of them we've mentioned here. It looks like the Raiders are under center here. A little pitch to Blakely Waters, and he's going to punch it in.
For an 11-yard touchdown. It's great to have him back.
Yes, like we talked about last year in their little run where they went to the finals of the state and played up there against the East. Blakely was a vital part of that. Cabron has emerged as the primary back, and both of those guys are capable. And hopefully that'll just give them another weapon, getting Blakely back healthy. And just glad to see Blakely healthy, no matter if he plays football or not. He's such a good young man. So
guess they called a hold, and so
they called a hold on the defense. I think they motioned it on the defense.
I'll just erase that one off the stat sheet because that one.
We're going to run down and get it. 81, what, offense?
Yes. All right, guys, we're gonna take a little break here. The Raiders are gonna pull this one out 30-0 here against the 7th grade Whitley County Colonels. We're gonna get some information together and get our players of the game, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
Guys, the seventh graders done went in the locker room. We'll get your post-game interviews here in just a few minutes. We're going to end this live and start a new live for the eighth grade ceremony nights. We'll be back with you in just a moment.